Well, now we know, guys, okay? We got the tournament for the Dragon Dungeon, and here are the other 20 Prism Crystals, and it's another tournament with a condition, okay? You can only use champions from the Sacred Order, which is kind of cool because those that have been playing during the Assassin's Creed collab are very lucky because there's a champion that can solo this dungeon on all stages, doesn't matter what stage. And that is Ezio, okay? I did a video on this with Ezio. I actually still use him sometimes to solo some stuff. And yeah, it's pretty effective. So if you want to, you can go ahead and check it out. I will put it in the info card here, also in a pinned comment and in the description. And you can go ahead and check that video out. It's a little bit older. You know, I did it during the Assassin's Creed collab. But you know, there are also other options you can use here, all right? We have a few options here. If you have these champions, if you have Noel and Sir Nicholas, they can do it too. You can duo Hard 10 or even Stage 20. And you don't need a 6-star Blessing on Noel, right? You don't really need that, but it definitely helps and speed things up. I would actually put Sir Nicholas in the lead spot and then Sir Noel. I mean... Lady Noel in the second spot, but you should definitely, if you want to duo it, you know, use Sacred Order food, okay? That is really important, otherwise you won't get points. Now let's actually see how that plays out. I haven't tried it, so maybe I'm just lying, but I don't think so. I think they should run through this pretty consistently without a problem, and as you can see, you know, Sir Nicholas is actually doing a lot of damage here. Maybe we can do a preset so it's a little bit faster. Open up with the A2 from Sir Nicholas and maybe block his A3. He doesn't really need to use it. So he just goes with A1s, you know, for the waves at least. I think that would definitely speed things up. But other than that, you know, I don't really think I need to change much. And there we go. First wave down. It's not really fast at the moment. I guess that's because of the preset, or like no preset, right? And once I get the presets going, it should be a little bit faster, hopefully. But yeah, Sir Nicholas is smacking. Killing those waves. I also don't really have a relic on Sir Nicholas. I don't think so. Let me actually pay attention to it. No, I don't have one. And if I have one, it doesn't show. Maybe I should also block the revive, the freeze from Lady Noel. Otherwise, you know, the waves don't get as much damage. That's something that could speed it up. Now let's see, we're getting to the boss. All right. Okay, we got the unkillable. Everybody's stunned, but that's okay. We got the brimstone. That will definitely speed things up, like no doubt about it, right? And if the ads are the minions, I mean, the food, if the food champions die off, it will definitely be quicker, but it's not as fast. But at least you can duo it, you know, and level some food at the same time. So it's always good to maximize your energy efficiency, right? But as you can see, I really try to get, you know, high resistance on Lady Noel, so she doesn't receive the poisons and so on, doesn't get extra damage and survives. And that way, the run is pretty safe, okay? But it's a very long run so far, okay? 2 minutes. But yeah, that's also because we don't have decreased defense, we don't have weaken, we don't have poisons. Nothing really that deals damage consistently other than Sir Nicholas. And the brimstone, obviously. The brimstone helps a lot. But yeah, 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes. I don't know if that's actually worth it. But I guess, you know, it works, okay? At least we know it works. Now, I'm not going to run that again, but if you want to optimize that or add a champion, maybe you have a Corvus. Corvus can probably solo this real quick, you know, if you have a Corvus Let's actually take a look at the index. Unfortunately, I don't have one, but he has decreased attack. He has the poisons, okay? Attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a chance of placing 2 poisons, so it's 4 poisons. After attacking, he places poison sensitivity as well, and then he can also increase the duration of all enemy debuffs, so he's just stacking poisons, placing a decreased attack, so he can easily tank out the dragon, okay? Even with this damage reduction passive here, decreases the damage enemies under poison debuffs inflict, 5% less damage per poison, stacks up to 25%. He's kind of like the prime example for a champion that could solo the dragon, okay? Just put him in a regen gear, make him fast, high resistance, enough accuracy, maybe golden elixir or something, and he will be, you know, just as good as Ezio. But if you have Ezio, you know, go for it. He's great for that as well. As I said, go and check out my video on that. It will pop up here somewhere, but also in the comments and in the description. In case you were wondering, here are the stats or the builds that I used for Lady Noelle and Sir Nicholas. So Lady Noelle was in a regen set, 87k HP. Let's actually add the area bonuses as well. 91k HP, 4.8k defense, 358 speed, 668 resistance. An absolute overkill. You don't need that much resistance. You're totally fine with like 450 or whatever. Maximum of 500. You don't need more than that. The Inferno Sphere relic on her, which definitely helps to stack up resistance, completely booked, and Brimstone. And then here are the masteries. And for Sir Nicholas, this is the gear that I use in Faction Wars Heart as well. He's in a 6-piece Merciless set with 1 Zeal set. And these are the stats: 104k HP, 210 speed, crit cap, 374 crit damage. And I didn't really pay attention to anything else. Actually, these are the stats: 404% crit damage, 109k HP, and 230 speed. Also, the Death Ignore helps a lot. Oh, he has a relic. It's the Essence Quencher with the Dungeon Delver. I actually didn't know that I have this on him. He's not completely booked. His A1 is not. Everything else is booked. The A2, it definitely helps to have 20% more damage here. And the cooldown reduction on the A3. And then Helm Smasher, here are the masteries. But yeah, other than that, people said they will probably skip this Spider tournament, which is, in my opinion, not a good idea. Unless you don't really want to and don't really feel like it. But overall, the rewards here are pretty good. I actually just paid attention to the 20 Prism Crystals, but we also get 125 gems in here. You know, that's like free refills, if you want to say so. And then also 15 essences. So I went for the whole thing and got all the rewards, which is actually not a bad return, if you think about it. Despite of the fact that it's only half a Prism summon. But now we know we will have the other half here on this Dragon tournament. And there will be, you know, Eternal Essences. So also not bad, as well as gems. So, yeah, I don't mind doing these tournaments. There's also nothing else you can do right now, right? Nothing else to use your energy on. And I always try to be below cap, so I'm always regenerating energy. And this is a good way to use your daily energy. I'm always stacking up my refills, obviously, in the inbox. But everything else, you know, that I have to use daily, like, you know, from advanced quests and daily quests, I'm using it here in these tournaments right now, okay, as well as this, you know, the playtime rewards. There's really no other thing that we can do right now. Maybe farm masteries. I mean, that's something you could do, but other than that, there's really nothing going on, okay? And if we take a look at the Plarium Play event calendar, you can also see that there is a Basalt in here, okay, in the Dragon tournament, which is not shown on the event or the tournament tab. But you can get, you know, the 20 Prism Crystals, Eternal Essences, gems, and a Basalt. So quite interesting. I hope it's a 3-star Basalt at least. But I guess it would be a 1-star or a 2-star Basalt. We will see, okay? But in general, not bad, okay? Not bad. And also, on top of that, we will have a free X event on speed artifacts. Okay, so not a bad time to do this tournament if you can solo it, get some food going, get some nice speed artifacts, get the free prism summon. Maybe you get He-Man, who knows? And yeah, that's your shot for He-Man. Okay, to get He-Man for free, basically, just by using in-game resources. Okay guys, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and also hit that like button. If you like this video, YouTube's gonna think that you like this one as well. Take care and see you in the next one.